What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This should be a good episode today. It's a lot of losers, even some of my friends that sometimes they have a loser mindset and they don't get the bigger picture. This show is not good. X-Men 97 is not good. It has flashy moments. A show will give you 30 seconds of something good, and this generation will say, hey, that's good. I saw Spider-Man for 10 seconds. He didn't say nothing, but that's the reason why this episode is good. Let's clap hands and sing Kumbaya. I'm going to do a rant. So this ain't really a review. I'm basically saying all the stuff I didn't like in episode 8. Because it's not that good. A lot of people online are saying this is the best ever. No, this has nothing on the original X-Men animated series. This has nothing. And to be honest, I kind of wish they went the route where every episode was a different story instead of us having this long ass filler saga. Most of these episodes are fucking filler. But let's talk about episode 8. It was driving me crazy that they kept flashing the scenes to Jubilee and Sunspot, one of the two worst characters to me in X-Men history. I don't care about Sunspot and I don't care about Jubilee, and I think most of the fan base will agree with me on Jubilee. It was back and forth. It's like they had their own little side story, their own little side mission that I did not give a fuck about. Let's talk about Master Mode. I love Master Mode. Master Mode is one of my favorite villains from the X-Men universe. But I'm going to use a Power Ranger kind of theme. He used his minions. I would call them power putties, whatever. But he used signals, mostly was females, because, they got to feminize it. So most of the androids was females that were fighting the X-Men. I don't care for that. I want to see Master Mode. In the original episodes, we saw Master Mode do most of the fighting, do most of the damage. I don't care about his minions fighting the X-Men. This is the part I don't like. It's a lot of fillers, and most of this episode, you saw them just fighting minions. I want them to fight the actual villain. I want them to fight either Sinistry or Master Mode. And another thing I don't like, and this is systematic racism to me, before this show came out, y'all promoted the shit out of Bishop, Storm, and the other X-Men characters. Why isn't Bishop in this at all, almost? Why isn't Storm in episode 8? Why is she barely in these episodes? Black people, black nerds, quit accepting systematic racism in your nerd entertainment. It is fucking bullshit that they're promoting Jubilee over Storm. That's just ridiculous. They're even promoting Jubilee throughout this whole series over some of my favorite characters, over Professor Xavier, Magneto, almost. I can keep going on, especially over Wolverine. I did like to see with Wolverine and Nightcrawler, but it wasn't like it was half the episode or nothing. It was just 30 or 40 seconds of them fighting minions. I don't care about that shit. I hated this show. I will admit, the last 5 minutes of this show was amazing. But let me tell you the parts I hate. I'm going to keep going on. I hated that Magneto was fucking butt naked almost. Online they're having weird gay pictures and making fun of X-Men 97 for the gay shit. This is the shit y'all love. Y'all are literally looking at the screen of Magneto and his fucking purple panties. I hated that shit. And then it took a woman to free him. And I would never forget X-Men 97 for having Magneto in the previous episodes get kidnapped off screen. If I ever meet the gay creator dude, because I can't think of his name, if he ever in a Comic-Con, I would slap him and spit in his face and tell him that's not X-Men. And fuck y'all if y'all don't understand that. But you see this girl freeing Magneto, just dumb shit. But the last 5 minutes was actually good because you see Professor Xavier at the very end of the show. I love when Magneto finally was free, finally had some clothes on him, and he basically declared war because he turned off like all the technology in the world. But people are going to say that this episode was amazing for the last 5 minutes of the show. People are going to say this show was amazing because they saw Wolverine and Nightcrawler fight, but it was only for like 30 or 40 seconds and they were fighting nobodies. This show was terrible. And I'm not a fan, and this is just me, this could be a nitpick, but I'm not a fan of Master Mode being in a human body. I don't care for that. I hate that he made like his whole village human androids and stuff like that. I want to see robots. I want to see like a real science fiction inside the X-Men universe. But I just didn't care for Master Mode having a human body. And of course he was white. But anyways, that's my rant. I did not like this show. I give it a 4 out of 10. At the highest, this is a 4 out of 10. Cinematic racism. Low-key gay shit with Magneto naked throughout the whole thing. Too much Jubilee. Those are my flaws with this show. Not enough Wolverine. Not enough Magneto. This show is a fuck fest. And fuck y'all and fuck anybody that enjoys this show. And subscribe to me or die a slow death.
Feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the nighttime. Only time I feel pain when I'm feeling love. That's why I said it on my face that I'm down on. Only time you got my mind when I'm all alone. That's why I never really know.